confidence there.
Yeah.
So leaving it as that decider, are you going to make it there? Execration certainly with a confident veto there to not put the Black Widow right at the front.
They pick new compound. I mean, this is the map I would say, okay, GK would have a chances on it because these, as I said, it's a close corner map, and now they're gonna be showing more and more of this. So I think it's not that bad veto, because talking about Black Widows now is in the decider, but if it went to map 3, I don't think GK is gonna be having a chances. They need to 2-0 them, otherwise it's gonna be too tough.
Well, everyone in the arena is starting to get a little bit louder as well, but we're into our first map then. It's going to be Execration versus GK. Skrith, Penguin, take it away.
Yes, indeed. Maybe a new challenge to deal with here for the teams is the increase in volume. A lot louder in here than it was yesterday. And maybe you can guess why. Nonetheless, we are going to get kicked off on Ankara. Will be a little bit of pressure towards A, as he will try for some aggression here. Pime will take the first, pretty clean from him. MVA goes down as well. He was the danger man yesterday, and Pime back in for a bit more to take 2 early on. Very, very impressive indeed. Going to put GK in a strong position.
I mean, we asked GK to avoid wider maps because of the snipers from Execration, but look at that, just... This guy just unleashes himself from the A connector and gets double kill immediately, giving the numbers advantage to his team. And GK, they are back on the foot now. And Doctor is trying to probably do some damage. I'm looking for Bokute in this game, but let's look at Kimbom. He's being now tested on his side. CBN just gets a kill, and BML directly just gets one more onto Yotep, who tried to play a bit the Guardian angle for his teammates, but it didn't work out very well.
No, certainly the case. They have got some space, though, on this A site. So we'll see if they can do anything with that. Can GK break back in? Now becomes the question. We do have that chip on the flank. Tone going to get caught, but he doesn't go down. It's CBN. Ooh. However, who's left up in the clutch here? Oh, he's so close. He's so close, but not able to get it done. GK will indeed secure that first round here on the GR side.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. Okay. They reminded us of the old game, but now that's the replay that we would love to see. I mean, beautiful round. Look at that chip, man. He's playing a very tight angle. This needs a 1.1 milliseconds probably. And now talking about that, Yotip just finds 2. Kimbom just to fall. Him and that chip is the same as the first round, but this time for Execration. And the numbers advantage is back to them. A 5v3, and Yotip just unleashes himself right when it's needed. He's got a good angle for anybody who's swinging from outside just to get some information. But I don't think GK is going to be doing such so, as they are stacking beside a blind stack. When the numbers disadvantage, that's going to be okay.
Nice from CBN there. Oh, second is pretty clean. I'm going to be the only one left here. So, Execration with a great answer back. After GK start well, just got to see through the formalities here. Nice pick up on that sniper far back, but they now will be after him. Or at least looking for a clean plant. 4x round the corner. Ooh, it's a little close there for a moment, but he does manage to get it done. And we'll move into that 1-1. So looking to see which team is going to streak ahead in the early stages now. What more is there to do? As Execration in a pretty good spot after a round like that. Fairly dominant, I think it's safe to say.
Yeah. I mean, the reply for the Prime play that he did on the A connector, and Yotip just finds 2 now. They're back into the full defensive gameplay. Look at the stack on the pass. 2 players from GK is just trying to find anybody who's overstepping in mid, but right now, Execration, they are moving forward with the control into mid. They give a damage to Kimbom, but the wall bank is ready. Dachi finds a kill. Folex just finds 1. He wants to elevate it into another, but Dachi with 2 kills so far. Look at CBN, he can catch both players coming out, and CBN gets one, gets double, and immediately just opens up the side. He's very low HP, is still doable for GK, Bocute and Pime. They're both on full health.
Yeah, definitely doable. Definitely doable here. C4's going for a pivot, looking towards that A side of things instead. Can they read that early? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. So they're fairly posted up on B. At this point in time, Execration should get the free plant there for, and it becomes a more difficult round, right? You're at the disadvantage, you lack the information. Before it felt good. If they're moving into you and they're a bit low, you might get that double spray down. Not bad timing for Pime here on the flank, but it is being held for. Pretty clever stuff. CBN. Oh, timing is off for him. The shot missed, I believe, though. Flash will come in, pistol out, and will take him down. Pime spins around to find a second. How has he gotten away with that? It's all going to be on MVA here. He knows about one. He's got a good idea where the other one might be coming in from, but it does not matter. Pime will drop him. And Execration have absolutely fluffed their lines there. A big take for GK on that clutch.
I mean, you are seeing a good gameplay coming out from GK so far. Yes, it's only 3 rounds, but the individual skills can tell that these guys are not coming here just to fairly lose without a single fight. We've seen Pime, this guy, double swing. Yes, both were very low, but he's very sharp on his swings. Now, it is a 2-for-1 in favor of GK on Ankara on the defense side. The map that's been picked by GK, so they definitely have some good plays to be done on the global side. And look at this Execration. All the guys are just gambling the A side push. That's only Kim bomb on the side. Flashes are good. Smokes is here to block off the vision from the stairs. But now he needs some help. The nade's gonna rain. Flash is not gonna hit. And now Execration with the A side control. It is gonna be a 5v5 retake post plan from both sides, unless Yotib just eliminates one of the players early on, which is Duct One. Was found in SC. Nobody's with him. He's solo trying to take this control. I guess it's very risky for him to do it, because look at that. CBN just immediately eliminates him. Baku coming on for a long. Yotib is just nowhere to be found. Justin's find another kill, and suddenly it's a 4-on-3. 2 players on a long. They are very, very far.
Yeah, for sure. Baku, ooh, does survive it for a little while. It's MVA at range, though, looking good on the EBR. Really great primes from him. Kim Bum, his days were numbered. So, 2-2 now. Bouncing back and forth. Really could be all to play for in the early stage. I mean, the fact that, you know, GK keeping it competitive so far is a very good sign, right? They're able to clean up their act from yesterday. It may surprise us ever so slightly coming into this one. It is the map that they went for, though, so perhaps going to feel more comfortable on it. It's pretty far back default here from Execration, as they look to just spam away, maybe catch some early aggression. Hopefully keep these rounds bouncing back and forth if they can. Double nade, it's close, but it doesn't quite reach Kimbum in the way that he would have wanted.
Yeah. Slow control coming out from Execration. That makes it a mid-A control for them. Slow plays, MVA just being very vocal in Pime. Just finds Yotib on the underpass. C4 is dropped in the base, though. I still think that Execration is just trying to try to find some mistakes into GK's defenses. However, the guys are playing very, very defensively. Bocute on the tower is not doing any mistakes. I guess the double peek in mid is gonna be happening right now, because the C4 is gonna be arriving very soon. But Bocute just double kills both Justin and Folix. Are both to fall, and Pime now is in a tough situation, but makes it easier by getting the first kill on MBA. Is it a flawless run? Is Pime gonna fall down? And Execration is just out of this round after a clean, flawless round coming out from Team GK.
Yeah, lovely find from them, and honestly, a really great response if they are to keep it up. If they can have that kind of momentum, I think we could most certainly be on for a game. GK looking to be a very different team from yesterday. And so far, so good. How long will it continue? Datchip opens up on that sniper. We are on the double snipers into this round as well, so a big change up coming in from GK as they try their damnedest to just get another dominant round. Datchip is going to be a big part of that. 3 remaining now for Execration. What can they do from here?
Five on 3 just makes it 5 on 2 because Baku just picks NBA off and Folix is just the last opponent. And we can hear the guys are being very, very aggressive when it comes to such gameplay, and Baku just ends it on a win. I mean, GK are surprising me, honestly, so far. They're doing very good. They have some couple of strategies to show.
Yeah.
They picked on God for a reason. Yes, they played it last time. They weren't successful, but they played Stallions. And Stallions is a tier A team, I would say.
Yeah, right. They are a very different team. I mean, they are a team as well that are going to be able to take over the game. MVA does manage. Kill on Datchip. Getting a little weird over here. Into the 4-on-4 with these opening kills. C4 needs retrieving now. I mean, aggressive move was successful. Spamming away, not much to be found just yet, but it looks like it will be a B finish here. 4legs to lead the charge. He's flashed off pretty well there. Slows them down, buys time for the rotations. More nades coming in as well, so Blacklist side got to be very, very careful at this stage. They will take Pyam, who is that first player. Tone as well, taken down pretty easily. Baku and Kimbom, the only ones left. The C4 attempted, doesn't matter. They find all the kills in the end here, Penguin. And I thought GK were going to be in the right place, but certainly not the case at this stage.
I mean, Execration are still a team you would consider them. But the thing is, they're playing on the Blacklist side. Yeah, I expected more from them. I expected them going into sides, pushing more into a side. Because as you can see, GK are now stacking a side. They expect Execration to be going to such gameplay, and they leave the C4 on base. They're still trying to commit to their slow gameplay, I would say, and may probably capitalize in any of Teams GK's mistake. But this is not going to happen because GK is just playing super passive on such rounds, and now they're going to be taking their time on these controls. 2 on A long, 1 to grab the C4, and now they're going to be moving on to the side where the stack is. I think that Execration have made their minds. It is an A side push, but Baku is just about to leave the side. And I think it's going to be a 5v3. Baku is ready with the counter flash. All the flashes are ready. Execution is going to be there. Kimbom with the shotgun. He's to kill anybody, but the flash is good. Kimbom is flashed. He's shooting. He's trying to get the kills, but Folix just eliminates him immediately. And Baku just gets the trade. And it is a good second flash coming out from Team Execration, but still GK is holding on. All players are on side. The fast rotation is coming, and GK just managed to secure this push unless Yotip just gets the double.
Into the one-on-one now. Yotip looking to complete this after it really did not look like a winnable round. C4 down, plenty of time to play with. He's just waiting for Datchip to make a mistake, really. And Datchip is on the move. He is running around. He is trying to find a way back in here, but I just don't really see it happening for him at least. So he's going to have to wait on top of that C4 and just hope to win the fight. You can see him on the minimap there, just checking left, right, but Yotip is coming in. A conventional entrance here, not playing anything too weird, too scary. 10 seconds left. There's not going to be loads of time to get the C4 down, so he probably has to commit to the plant. And that chip's in at good time. Yotip gets caught. He worked so very hard for all that and just played it a little too slow in the end, I think.
Yeah, he just played it so slow. He gave himself no room to do any play or to make any play, and now he got punished for such a slow move from Henry Yote. Nice try for this, say, a reserve for his strategies. And now, I mean, Execration, they did around 3 or 4 strategies so far out of 8 rounds. We've seen double SR setups. We've seen a clean slow play which just ended into a win without a full execution. We've seen a mid push fast into underpass. Now, this is going to be the 9th. He should have something in reserve. GK are already successful. They're going to be at least securing this half. On the global side, on Ankara is actually very good. That's why they picked it. Probably the first game was an off game for them. But now the guys are just shooting back. That chip is just doing a lot of damage, him and Pime. And again, one more time inside push. And look at that. Duct one just finds 2. Justin and Folix, the 2 entries just fall and makes it 3. CBN couldn't trade, and MVH just running for his life onto A connector, finds Pime and get the kills on him, and it is 1v5. Once more, a chance for a flawless round by GK, the team that we all underestimated coming out to this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they are looking good, right? I think there is definitely a world in which they've just kind of gone back to the hotel last night and really worked on how they felt. Really worked on today, forget about yesterday, and just look forwards. Working well. However, it is only map 1. Potential for it to go further, potential for Execration to have a bounce back, but a good first half coming in from GK. They'll be looking to repeat that now, moving into this second. Changing things up ever so slightly, but the momentum with them, and they look very, very good while doing so. Straight into it here, as things will be getting underway. GK picking up well. A lot of control gained outside of A. Just a question of what they do with it. You know, I think Execration not afraid to hand it to them here, Penguin.
Yeah. And now, the same game plan coming out from GK, but this time, the A side is only having Kimbomb on crazy boxes. Now, the C4 is going to be picked. The move is going to be around the side. We have 2 players from Execration just defending the side. Yotib just single-handedly just watching mid. I guess they decide to go through underpass peak, maybe a mid peak. But it's not going to be an A side because even Kimbomb, the A side defender for the blacklist side, is just leaving to the underpass, and all the players going to be falling to MVA, which misses the first shot, just pops up a flash just to slow down things. But I think GK is not going to stop, and now MVA just finds the first, immediately traded by Doctuan. Gets the kill on him. CBN just still on side, tries to find one. Yes, he did. He gets the kill and gives his teammates a numbers advantage, and now Pime just pulls Folix away, and look at that, Pime just with a double, and that chip was one. Makes it Biotip all alone. Onto this clutch one more time. They're trying to find the kills, and Pime is just delivering. GK are showing a completely new style of gameplay, comparing it to the first day.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking a lot better. It is safe to say. And it's good to see. It's good to see. You know, this year's EWC continues to be competitive, continues to be difficult to predict, which is kind of what we want. So if that's in the air, those Chinese teams, they got to watch out. Could get a little scary for them. But here in our game, it is GK really looking good. And they want to hit a quick finish. I think they're certainly capable of it after finding that first round. Gets up to 8 here. And they are in prime position for a very, very one-sided first map to kick things off. I'm going to open up again for 2. What a game this guy is having. Considering
insane.
we've not played that many rounds, he is really fragging out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, only 10 rounds, 16 kills. That's a 1.6 KD for this guy. On Execration, the team that we all favored coming out to this matchup. And now he puts one more into his name, a 17 skill. And Execration is just trying to play very aggressive versus him. They're trying to have some kind of aggressive gameplay, aggressive play style. And now the timeout is just being called by Execration's coach. They need to rethink their strategies. And 8-3 is on the line for them. A 5v2. That chip is very low HP, but Pime is just on the bridge. Just falls to Justin. Immediately just wipes him out. And takes his head off. Folix trying to start to reclaim this area, but look at the crazy angle from that chip. He had no HP to work out with, and now the 5v2 is down into a 3-on-2, and Folix is just moving forward, trying to get the kill. Ducked one and Kimbom, each for a piece, and now a timeout for Execration.
Yeah, it might be one of those situations though, man. Too little, too late. You know, they're so far ahead of you. We do not have a lot of room left on this particular map for the side of Execration. Very, very scary indeed. And not quite what we were expecting. Maybe there would be a map in here taken away. I think it would have been competitive, though, to be honest, Penguin. I don't know about a one-sided affair like this.
Yeah.
So we'll see if there is some room, some comeback in the bottle for the side of Execration. This time out going to have to really do well, as GK now within touching distance of taking map 1.
Yeah, 2 rounds away of getting this first map. The map by their own pick, which is Ankara. Yes, I said that they need to avoid Ankara Black Widow, but I didn't know that these guys can just pull these rounds. I'm primed to have one of his best games, I would say. Getting 17 kills on 10 rounds is not a thing that you usually see every day. Just Prime is putting a Gokin over there and trying to be the star for his teammates. Yes, he did. And they're just only 2 rounds away. They're going to be going on to the others pick, which is going to be New Compound. I think if Prime is just having such a good game, probably Execration is going to be having this in their heads and probably going to be with some shots. So I would wish that we see a better gameplay coming out from Execration, because that's the competition is. However, GK just, if they won, they truly deserve it, this win.
Oh, that chip. Lucky to be alive there. Yotib was kind of on the angle, just not quite confident enough to take it. Quick moving round here from GK after the timeout, looking to catch them off with some speed. Simple flash comes in. They'll go bounding in towards B here, up the ramp. MVA on the corner. They're looking to deal with him, though, but it's the easier said task than done. CBN also on that crossfire, looking good. They've held them off pretty effectively, so going to need a hero to step up if they are to take this round now. And it has to be Popq. He's the only one that remains. He is dealt with. Execration with a nice find.
Yeah, after the timeout, winning the round just gives you a momentum boost. And this is exactly what you need to, after having a very checky rounds. Yes, you might have said it. It's kind of a little too late to have the tag timeout, but it's never real late to come back into such games. And now it's 8-4, down to 4 rounds only difference after being 5. Slowly but surely they can creep back and crawl back the way into the draw, or probably just get the round. We've seen a couple of comebacks actually. 9-5 EP versus Vitality to 9-9. We've seen 9-6 or 9-5 Rock versus Na'Vi to 9-9. These rounds, these kills, all what matters in such comebacks. So Execrations, their chances are there, but GK, they look stronger across the whole map. Slow gameplay still coming out from them. They are completely respecting Execration, which is I like how GK is just trying to play all together as a unit. This is a thing that you would expect from a team wants to move forward to the next step and don't want to be going home early and their keys to get crushed.
Contacting in towards B here, trying it once again. Didn't work for them in the previous round, but looking for a different avenue. And there's actually a lot of room over here. Much more than last time. Great crossfire in the previous round, but not in this one. So it looks like it's probably just going to be a flat retake coming through for the Execration side. Nocturne's caught off, and he gets the 180. Still going. MVA does manage to take him down, but still solid advantage and a lot of deep control taken as well as those kills. So it's going to be a lot of regaining ground for Execration here. That chip is in behind. It looks absolutely perfect, doesn't it? 4lex goes down, and he'll be looking to be a nuisance. Is he coming for you? Is he dropping back? You know, he's really caught the attention of MVA and Justin. Not looking good, MVA, the only one. He's tied down, and that chip will take him. Great round from GK and a fantastic response after the previous. Really, really well found.
Yeah, I mean, that chip was very smart on this round. He's just waiting for this guy to go in the underpass, and then suddenly just puts him to the ground. And now GK, they have 5 rounds to close this series. Each one would matter the most, and Execration just will give them no room any longer. They're pushing along, triple nades, 4 nades, and Kimbom might have got so far, but he lives this push, and now it is a 5v5 still. Not big damage, just CBN took a little bit of damage by the nades. And all of the Execration's players just fold from their side, and look at GKG just decided that, okay guys, you took it long, we're going to be trying to retake the site, or we're going to be doing some kind of adaptive gameplay, probably take hotel, go through underpass, but we're not going to be fighting you. We know that you need the skills, but we're not going to be getting you those. And now, GK, they're back on the foot. They are gathering. C4 is ready. Bocute is being spotted. And the retake onto his side. Only 4lex on the tunnels, just swinging to get the info needed. And now it is going to be worrying for him if he gets caught.
A little bit of damage done to the Execration boys here, but nothing too substantial. 4lex got to be careful. He's moving into them, and he will go down. Tried to grab some info, find the timing, but he will be caught off, and it could be a big catch. There's a smoke in the way now, and the Tracers taken down. Datchip with a really big find. 5 on 3. MVA on the back side misses his chance. And Pine's been gifted. Still misses the shot, though. Oh, man, will eventually go down. MVA's done well, but it just takes too much work. He gets traded, and they don't have that kind of time. They don't have that kind of space now. 4 on 2. Just Yotib now remaining, and GK, it looks like they are going to take it here. Ankara in the bag, unless Yotib can pull out something incredible. He does get the first, but he's so very low. Not going to happen for anything more, and Ankara goes the way of GK in pretty one-sided fashion here, Penguin. What a surprise.
This is exactly what I wanted to mention. It's not only a win by GK, it's a storm. It's a one-sided game, and the guys that we all underestimated, they're coming here as the favorite on the next map. Yes, Ankara was their own map pick, but do we expect Execration not to have any fights coming out to this game? Of course not. And GK just shows us a good gameplay. Pime, this guy is just out of his mind, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Been having a great map there. It blows the series wide open now. I think there's so many options for this GK side. They've got 2 more maps to play with, and looking really comfortable after that one.
Yeah, I feel like Execration just looked a little bit lackluster in the end, and GK took full advantage of that, and Execration going to have to wake up, otherwise they will be executed, really, from this tournament. You're going to be taken out very quickly, and GK may be the ones who will put them to bed. But, as you mentioned, going into map 2, it's going to be a different pick. It's going to be who is going to be focusing on it, and then if we get to the 3rd, Black Widow could be very interesting. And again, I hope we do get to the 3rd, but with what I've just seen, it's tough to believe that Execration have what it takes, because at the moment, GK just seem to be on top here, Script.
Yeah, a fantastic showing from them. The energy felt high. Didn't quite catch everything yesterday because we were, working on our own games, but it definitely felt like they had quite a good outlook and really feeling themselves after getting a few wins. It maybe took a bit of time, but certainly after the half switch to that Blacklist side, they really felt like they were in control of a lot of the rounds.
Yeah, I mean, the switch is acceptable, honestly. After the switch, GK dominated. Yes, this is a thing that I guess Execration gonna accept it. Yes, they switched to Blacklist side and they dominated on the Blacklist side. This is quite normal. What's not normal that we are on our Blacklist side, we haven't got except 3 rounds on Ankara. This is the thing that they're gonna be looking for, because if you don't have that much strat-wise, if you don't have the strat book for you to execute on Ankara, then you need to get rid of this map. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very tough for you.
And we heard from the content piece we had prior as well. This is the first international tournament for Execration.
Yeah.
Do we think that plays a part in it, where, you know, maybe there's nerves, there's just a situation where they haven't experienced as much as some of the other players have?
Well, I mean, that's it. Like, when you're on a stage like this, you have to... you need experience to get experience, I think is the phrase, right? And it's a little bit tough.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't necessarily go to other teams and be like, how do I deal with being down 6-3, and, you know, how does that feel?
You
and
need
it's different
to have
for
it.
everyone. Yeah, you really have to know. You have to be in the moment, I think.
Yeah, you need to feel the moment. You need to live the moment. You need to have it on the stage, because otherwise you're not going to be having so much experience in such games. So I guess, I mean, Execration, that's experience plus for them, but we need to see more from them, because 10-4, that's not what we're expecting. 10-6, 10-7, it's okay.
Yeah, a lot of players struggling statistically as well, not able to get as much damage on the board you would expect in that game as well. And I think that, you know, today it's very different from yesterday. The venue is a lot louder. Other games here at the Esports World Cup have started to arrive, whereas yesterday it was a little bit more quiet. It was a little bit more comfortable, but now you start to hear everything echoing and booming through the arena. They're going to have to change something, otherwise they may find themselves going home, because at the moment it is GK who are on top, and we'll have to see whether that happens going into map 2. Can they close it out in 2, or will we go to a map 3? We'll find out after this.
Esports World Cup.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by Play.
Welcome back, everyone, to GK versus Execration here at CrossFIRE Esports World Cup 2026. GK have the lead after map 1. We'll have to see whether they can close this out in the second or if Execration can come back with their map pick now. Hopes are high, I'm sure, for us on the desk. We want to see Execration do something here in this second one. That being said, GK just looked like the dominant force in that first Penguin.
I mean, yeah, they look so good, especially on the global side. Pime, this guy just run the whole map and he had like 18, 19 kills and just 14, 12 rounds game, I guess. So I think if they need to win this game, they need to avoid this guy. This guy's going to be definitely on his side. He's the sniper, so they're going to be the guy who's guarding his side. You can try going B side, you can try going big, mini, try to go through mid, try to push him out, and try to do something else than just pushing versus him, because this guy's good on getting these kills. And I believe that Execration, they should show us something, because on Kara they haven't showed anything. So if they picked new compound, that definitely have something on this side book.
That being said, the other way is you just all rush the sniper, right? If you could avoid him, but then maybe you're just giving too much space. If all of you go with the sniper, he can't get all of you, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Surely.
I suppose. You've got to
Maybe I
figure
should
it
be
out.
a coach.
Maybe. It
I think
sounds
we're
good.
onto something.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good.
We'll have to see, because I do think Execration, they just lacked like a plan C. I don't know. It felt like they tried a couple of things, didn't really go their way, and then they move into the next round and they just look lackluster. So I'm hoping that now it's their pick. They should have something else. You would have thought?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe you should be an analyst as well. That was
maybe.
pretty good.
Hold on,
That was
wait,
pretty
hold
good.
on.
No, I think that hit.
Yeah, I'll come around this way. I'll come around this way. No,
I think that hit the nail on the head, honestly. Like, they did really seem to lack, you know, some kind of a plan C for sure. The initial idea didn't quite work. They maybe had, you know, some execute to fall back on, but yeah, they just couldn't get off the ground. And I think that was a really big problem the whole way through.
A big problem that they're going to have to figure out now going into map 2. Otherwise, GK will be moving on. Remember, this is not a qualification match. It is an elimination match. Loser is going to go home. Winner just moves on to the next round, where they will have to win that next one to be able to qualify into the top 8. It is always brutal when you are down in that lower bracket. We'll have to see who is going to be able to step up between these two squads. Penguin, what's your prediction for this one? Are we going to get a 2-0 in favor of GK or Execration coming back in?
Can I switch my prediction? I just mentioned that Execration just can get this win easily, but this is not the case for now. Probably this is not their day, but these guys, I mean, I will go for GK, I'm sorry. This time I switched.
Sometimes you got to switch though, right? Sometimes coming into it, you have your predictions, you have your favorites.
This is not correct at all,
Statistics can be there, but it's about how you play on the day. We'll have to see who's going to step up here in map number 2. Scriv, let's get into it.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to this one. Hoping, praying Execration can give us a game here. But GK, man, they look so sharp. Pime especially really could be difficult to deal with here coming into this. And we just don't rightly know what to expect. I think Execration, I would have gone with the map that you got the most experience with so far. The like recent experience, at least, in Black Widow. And maybe we'll see if we get a chance to speak to them on the way out. We could potentially mention that. But for now, it's new compound. And for now, it is Execration battling to stay alive, starting off on this blacklist side.
Yeah, and now GK on the global side, we are seeing only one sniper. It's Pime, and it's rarely you would see one sniper setup coming out from the defense on new compound, because usually you would love to have the variety of having two. But look at that, they are replacing the sniper with 2 players on B side. It's a stack around Big and Bookyu just swings. Takes Justin out while he's taking the trigger of his nade and gets him out of the picture very early on. 1 minute 25 seconds is all they got is big. They haven't even got into mini. They haven't even went and executed into the side, while GK are still keen on just stacking this B side. A good call, honestly, in my opinion. If you look at this, look at that one. He's just pushing through it long. Geekay might catch Folix off guard, but Folix is just ready. Gets the kill and reminds them that this is not a marathon to run at. And Folix is just good on such holding these corners. And yet, after that, the smokes to mid, the rotation to B side, the end is going to be onto the stack.
Yeah, it could be dangerous. Could certainly be dangerous. The numbers of the defense not looking too bad. There's not loads of time as well. GK really got to play this well. CBN, he goes down early. Oh, man, that chip doing well, though. In from the corner, flying with the pistol. And they are looking strong once again. Folix Does manage to take down that chip, but at what cost, right? He's the only one left. It's so much HP as well for that. And he will indeed fall. GK open up very, very well here, Penguin.
Yeah.
A great round, almost flawless. Not quite, but very, very dominant all the same.
Yeah, and I like the way how GK just pushed the information, because they tried to get the info and intel from Elong. Yes, he fall to Folix, but still they committed to the stack and they trust their feelings and they paid off. GK 1 on the board, 9 more to go. And the Execration are just pushed to the edge, just going to this map. Might be their last, might be their start of the reverse sweep. And Justin just replies immediately with a kill on that chip. A good swing, got kill, and now the numbers advantage is going to Execration. And CBN, this guy, we've seen a very good rounds from him, but the inconsistency from his plays is just the thing that we would be talking about. Sometimes we've seen a very, very good aggressive plays from him, and sometimes he's just falling early without any single kill on his side.
Oh, Kimbom, a lot of damage that he takes there. So not looking too good as GK kind of defied the odds in the previous. Looking to do that once again. Execration set up outside of B as they look to try and take a hit here if they potentially can. And indeed, they will go for the execute. So looking to improve based on what they hit in the last round. It didn't work for them. They'll do it again. Kim Bum comes in at a good spot, manages to find 2. BotQ backing him up as well. As once again, GK are holding really, really cleanly here. Over on B, playing in the servers, making it difficult. BotQ looking clean. Yotib the only one left. I think he knows his days are indeed numbered. Hoping for a flank, a free kill maybe, but it's not coming. C4 at the feet of this GR side. Yotib trying to play around, just a cheeky little corner angle. He's been spotted, he gets double swung, and he gets taken down. GK, 2 in a row now.
Yeah, they're looking strong, and Execration, if they need to change the thing, I mean, the attack timeout needs to be a bit, let's say a bit, needs to be way, way more early on. Not an 8-3 attack timeout, just what we've seen from the first game. So I believe that Execration are only 1 or 2 rounds away from that, and they need to show us a thing. And exactly I was talking about the attack timeout, and it is here. They finally fixed that. And look at this. A stack onto a side this time. The switch between strategies from GK is just insane. They know that now Execration, they had their numbers advantage on the last round. They tried B-side and yet they failed. So B-side is not the thing for them. So they are switching their gameplay. We're not going to be stacking B-side again because you guys can't push B-side. We're going to be stacking A-side with 3 players. Pime is one of them. And this is a thing that you will be worried. He's 0 on 0 now. He haven't got any kill. He haven't done any damage. But definitely can be tested now, and just by that, Execration switches to B-side, which is the side that is held only by 1 player because BotQ is leaving to City.
Yeah, could get a little scary here. We do have Ductwan pushing through. Gathering information, so a bolster up towards B once again. They feel confident for it. Datchip and BotQ in on the servers themselves. And then we have Pime holding out here with the sniper. Just below that minute mark, they're looking to make a move once again, hoping it will work a 3rd time in a row, but we shall see. Certainly questioning the logic at this stage. Some change-ups. Datchip gets 1. His teammate gets caught off. It's BotQ at the back end. Whew. Overconfident. Does go down. Rotations are here, but it's all going to be on Ductwan. He can't get it done, and they will finally break through onto that B site.
You know what's went wrong for Execration this round? The attack timeout that they took, because now they are 1-2, and they lost their attack timeout on the first 3 rounds. That means that they will have to compromise and adapt for the rest of the rounds. But yeah, This can make them crawl back their way, and this can make them way better in the upcoming games. 2-1 in favor of GK. It's not the end of the world, and it is not the end of this half, but they are looking very strong. I mean, as a GK player now, what you're gonna be changing? I guess all they need to do is just try to not overthink too much, because they've been doing so good on these stacks on B side. They thought that maybe this time it's not gonna be a push into B side, because you guys pushed 2 times and you failed, but yet that commitment from Execration just paid off. They went to B side, nobody was there except one player, and the rotations were not fast enough, and they won and got the round. This is the commitment that you would need to see from them, and they are about to get into the game again and to see how changed they're gonna be doing, because Execration, they definitely have something on their minds going on right now.
Very important to figure it out early. We are back into the action. GK. And I feel the tension, I think, after a timeout like that. Execration not messing around on this map. Maybe had a feeling the Ankara would be a tough one for them, but they need to make sure that they get the new compound in the bag for their tournament life. But also, I think they know that they are capable of taking it here. That would be kind of the more annoying thing, that they're very confident in their new compound. We'll see what the timeout does for them. Whether they do have the ability to bounce back.
Yeah. Bouncing back is where Execration needs to be. And I mean, the guys are now still committing to this side. I like it, because it's probably easier for them. They are dodging this man, Pime, on his side, but look at this sneaky angle. He might get one, he might get second, but no. Folix just swings to get the kill, and the smoke's instantly gonna be thrown to slow the play, but Bokyu just changes his mind. That's why we're gonna see Execration just committing to the side, but Pine just called it. Don't smoke, I'm gonna cut him off while pushing the side. And finally we are seeing this guy getting his first kill after leaving the side. A side is being quiet, so he goes to B side to get the kills.
Yo, Tib. Oh, eats that nade. And they will finish him off for good measure. So GK answer back immediately. That's after the timeout as well. So got to feel weird for Execration. Couple steps behind and unable as they continually hit this B site. And I've seen a couple games like this before on Compound, a new Compound. You know, it really is the B bomb site simulator at times for certain teams.
Yeah, if you watch it, the A stream Vitality yesterday versus EP, they just played like 4 or 5 rounds in a row to be side.
Yeah.
And they just stream rolled him and into a 10-3 win. So probably we're going to be seeing this again, because look at Execration. They're just stacking also B pillars, but they're playing a bit passive now. C4 is dropped. That means that it is only for the controls. And now, again, GK just played their minds. Just overthink this round. They switch into an A-side stack. Probably an A-long stack. I don't want to say an A-side stack, because it's an A-long stack to get things in the head. And also Execration, they haven't changed anything. They didn't switch their playstyle. They didn't switch their positions. All they did is just change their tempo. They're just a bit slower now into taking this B-side. But still, C4 is dropped. The control is ready. And again, one more time on B side. Probably this is a fake. Take the C4, go to A side. This is we going to know in a while.
That chip. First line of defense gets flashed. Still alive though. It's Bokyu spams through. Oh man, following the noise, following the info. He's able to find 2 on that smoke spam. 5 versus 3 now ensuing. Looks really quite good for GK. And Execration dropping back. Giving it up. And not looking good. Barrel spotted. 4x doesn't go down though. Pine missing out. Somehow. He'll be regretting that one, but all the same, still looks pretty good. 40 seconds left and no options for this Blacklist side. What are they doing? They're trying for a different avenue in towards B, but GK are ready for that. Just does not look good here. Does not look doable. Twan with a key find. Yotib and Justin with all the work to do, and 20 seconds in which to do it. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all. So one overlooked angle should be the end of this one, and there it is. Kimbum drops that C4, and Pine backs him up. GK not losing a single player there. Starting to really pick up momentum here, Penguin.
Yeah, I mean, the tag timeout is already gone. You don't have anything to do.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, you just need to compromise. You need to just try to find a way into these defenses. Need to change your play style, just try to play aggressive. It's already lost for you. I'm not talking about the game, but the rounds. Just try to change anything. Probably a change is gonna make you see different results than just playing the same exact way than having this. So I believe that GK right now are happy with the slow play style that's coming out from Execration, and they want them to continue to throw. And talking about that, Pime just finds two, Folix and MBA, just both of them to fall. I guess he got both on in the smoke. And this is exactly what we need from this guy, and Bakyu just gives one more and another flawless round. No, just Yotib gets Bakyu, and he got immediately traded by Pime. This guy is activated. That's why we've seen 4 rounds in B-side, because if you go to E-side, you have to go through this guy, and it is not good for you, and this is exactly what is needed. Well played by GK, well played by Pime, and now it is time for GK to change the pace. Hopefully, they're going to be starting to play a bit faster, try to find these trades, and even though they failed, they are already far behind, 5 rounds away from getting eliminated from this tournament.
Yeah, this is really quite scary now. GK looking absolutely fantastic. Hoping to keep it up. Starting slow. There's Execration. Really just desperate for a round, desperate to stay in contention. The longer this goes on, the more GK-sided it gets, of course, the harder it's going to be to come back. That much is evident. Advanced position deep into A as well. A lot of info for this GK side of things. They feel pretty comfortable with their setup, and everything seems to be working for them, right? Why not try and take a few liberties and play things nice and aggressive?
Yeah. And now, Execration is still there on the foot, playing a bit slowly. Look at Pime, he's just trying to get aggressive in the smoke again, and this guy is just trying to play, trying to get in their heads, under the skins, and to be annoying as hell for them. And look at that push onto B-side. Okay, we're gonna be dodging Pime, we're gonna be going into B-side, but look at this. Bakyu can be ready, the pre-fires can be paying off, the smokes are ready, nades are okay. Dachib is already having a big lurk behind him. Yotib is nowhere to find that kill, and now he gets one. They are going into his side. Justin and gets the double. Pimes replies with another double, and it's another round to fall for Execration. And I still want to remind everybody's watching that there are no tag pauses. They already took it on the first 3 rounds. This is the biggest mistake they might be ever made.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right. Honestly, I think it certainly is a big mistake. They will be regretting it as these rounds start getting away from them. You know, they have to pick things up on the fly. But we're going to find out if they are able to bounce back. Just give themselves a few more rounds, though, to soften the blow, right? And not leave it all down to that GR side for your tournament life. That chip, though, in for the double as he gets aggressive. Try swinging, looking good while doing so. Kimbum on the shotgun. How are they getting away with this? I mean, I don't know. I don't see it. Execration not giving us anything right now.
Yeah, man. They changed the pace. I can't say anything else, and it still didn't work out for them. A 2v5, Kimbum just the only one that got some damage. But still, the damage is done onto the Execration's roster, and they might be falling shortly. We might be seeing an 8-1. We might be seeing a 7-2. Definitely we're going to be seeing at least a 7-2, because this round is no way they can pull it back. Yotib is not having his best days, but still, we don't want to be harsh on the guys. We don't want to be harsh on the boys. This is their first international stage. I remember my the first international stage for me. I just lost all the 3 games. It was a group stage. It just got destroyed by every team. It was a Vietnamese team. It was a Chinese team. It was a Brazilian team. I played the first seed of every region and they got destroyed.
Damn. What happened there, man?
Probably we got like 10 rounds in 3 games.
Yeah.
So it's just...
That sounds a little unfair.
Yeah, that was back in the days of 2021. So...
Sure.
I was saying to myself and to my teammates, that's for the experience. So if this for the experience, Execration should play pressure-free. They're going to be here again and again if they continue the grind.
Yeah, and as we know, I mean, it's their first outing, right? Like, it really can be difficult when things don't go your way. I mean, that's quick from Yotib.
Yeah.
He'll take that for 1, but he's going to need a few more to go along with that. Not going to be the case. Geekay moving up to 7, so they are really looking at a nigh-on flawless first half here. And you see some long faces.
Yeah.
What can you do? I don't think they have an answer for that. That's the problem here. That's why it remains so one-sided. And the rounds are not even like coming close now. You know, sometimes you get a game, it's like, damn, they lost that clutch. Damn, they maybe had like a 4v3 lead and they let it slip. Here it's just like domination. So the scoreline paints the full picture. You don't need the nuance. You don't need the ins and outs. They are indeed getting picked apart. Missed shot. Pine with a rare one. Lot of flashes going in there. That's going to slow them down. They are unthwarted in towards A, trying to mix it up. A different bomb site than usual. And, well, it's going successfully. Maybe they should have been hitting A little earlier on. There's a flank that comes round. Bokyu needs some nades. He's going to take one with him. He's able to drop back. That chip's also found one. We're 5 versus 2 here. I mean, if they're able to get this done, it would be absolutely insane. Not looking likely, however. All going to be on to Datchip. He's down to the pistol as well. Not got time to pull off a reload. Let's take CBN. Swap back to the HK. Attempting to get back in here. Not loads of time left on the C4, though. I think that's what they'll be looking to play. Execration. No, he's got to move fast to find this final kill. Looking for it in the corner. Not quite able. It's damn close. Yeah, but it's Execration for the second.
Almost the one before. And, man, I mean, you said that you should have hit Azal more early. And also, I want to add to it and kill Pine immediately before getting anybody. And this is exactly what they needed. But a 7-2 half on the global result from GK is completely a successful one. Yes, we know that sometimes you can get crushed on the global side, but I don't think GK is going to be choking all the rounds. And look at that, Execration just ready for this. They want to play aggressive. Justin might fall, but he gets the chip. Ducked one on the other side, just gets the kill. CBN is here to cover. A push from Folex. It might be a little bit aggressive from him, but still, he brings it back onto a 3-on-3. I like how the guys are not afraid of anything. They're just pushing everywhere. They pushed mid, they pushed along, they pushed pillars. They did an absolute push throughout the entire map, and now they are rewarded with a 1-man advantage. Can they close the round? That's the question we're going to be knowing in 1 and 45 seconds. I mean, Kimbom and Bokyu are having good games. Talking about 8-3, 12-4. Of course, definitely Bokyu, and he's having also the C4. It's only Yotib on this side. If they can somehow dodge it and get into the side, I'll tell you that this is a round done for Execration, because they will not be able to retake versus those 2 guys.
Is what you would assume. Yotib goes in. The shot is missed. There's the first step of your little prophecy. He's so lost. He's so lost. CBN the next one to fall.
That's exactly
what just finishes them off. You were so right. Absolutely perfect call coming in from Penguin. It's exactly how it pans out, and it's a key round just to shut down those hopes and dreams. It's 2 more required now for GK to send Execration home.
I mean, mentally Execration are at home now. I mean, if you talk about mental-wise, these guys already in the Philippines. Because that round should be yours. You've done a push, had a good trade, you did a very good absolute push, you did one of your aggressive rounds, you burned one of your aggressive rounds on the early rounds, and yet you haven't secured the round. Look at CBN, he's trying to get one more kill. Duck one just dubs it down. This guy is having a very good game. Him and Bokyu, Kimbom is here to support. MVA is just trying to get another frag before falling back, but he decides that this is not his case. A 3-on-3 right now. However, Yotib is still alive. NBA is not having the best games. He's 2 on 10. Unlike Folix and Yotib, probably all of them is not having the best games. Look at Kimbam swing. That, can he get the second kill? But no. Only good for one and big damage on Kimbam. They go through Elton. They want to be cutting MVA alive, but Yotib just gets Kimbam. A 1v2 Dachip. We've seen him on a 1v4, gets 3 kills. Now it's a bit easier for him to be there on side. He needs to find the MVA, the guy that he didn't have a good game, but he secures the kill anyway. 1 round on the board for Execration, 1 for the mental.
Yeah, I mean, gonna need a lot more. Going to need a lot more. I have to keep it real. You know, we don't want to build up too much hype just yet. They really do have a long road ahead to take us to that 3rd map of Black Widow. I'm sure in the back of their minds, they're kind of thinking, why didn't we just, you know, pick into that? We've got slight bit more to lean on. But perhaps what happened yesterday has gotten the better of their morale. At least for that map. Maybe for the tournament at large. Looking for the first kill here. GK on some open angles, but nobody getting aggressive. Nobody giving them the fights just yet. Trying to use the length here of the sniper in particular. Oh, there will be a little look coming in behind a smoke, but CBN, Justin, they're thinking about taking some fights down mid if they can. They've got to be very careful with how they play this here. Make sure not to go down in unceremonious fashion. There's a lot of Blacklist players on the other side, but they will opt instead to actually resmoke. I thought they were getting excited for a fight. Not going to be the case here.
Yeah, I mean, CBN, his full flash, and he dies without any fight, and Duct1 just doubles it down onto Justin. Yotib is the only guy to get the kill, but Folix is in a very good spot. Can he get one? Can he get two? No, he gets none. Duct1 just pushing with the USP, killing everybody and getting the numbers advantage for his teammates. Bakyu just eliminates Yotib, the only guy that got a kill on his teammates. And now MVA with the 4 on 10 needs to be the hero for his teammates to flip the round. We've seen a 1v4 turn it into a 1v1, but this one definitely not going to be. And GK are just so good when it comes to these pushes.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking fantastic. Certainly taking their time, but making sure to work out the rounds. Playing very well here. Thought for just a moment Execration might give us an extension of the game, but not going to be the case. We've got the nade stacks from both sides. In fact, that's a huge nade onto the Blacklist side. Their nades don't really find as much success. So it will be tough to keep a hold of things, given their low HP bars. We'll see if they can close it out here, but it's looking more and more likely for the game in general that GK are going to be taking things. MVA, though, he comes through, capitalizes on some of that damage. They will trade back onto CBN. Different area of aggression. Nonetheless, 4 on 4.
A 4 on 4, but look at that aggression play coming out from Execration on the B pillars. They're trying to find any angle. Trying to secure a kill, but yet to get any. Now, Execration, how they can change their play style to get 6 rounds in a row. That's the question. How they can do it. What do they have to make it? They might win this round, but after that, they need to get 1 on 1, 1 after 1, and GK needs to be falling 1 after 1. But look at this push coming out from GK. All the players are here. They're ready to take this control. NBA is going to be tested in a very early time, and now he gets none, and Kimbam just eliminates him. The site is wide open. Pime is just trading. Folix is here to get double and keeps the dream alive, but he swings to his death under this name Bakute, and he needs to find 1 more kill into his name to secure the round. And look at Yotib, he's trying to be sneaky on these scoops, and now he gets it. And Execration are still here and ready to fight.
Yeah, feels good. Certainly feels good, but they have to keep it rolling here, of course. No room to breathe anymore. Just trying to use time in their favor, keep things rolling, and get this comeback going. Not quite off the ground just yet. If you can get me up to maybe 7 rounds, I'll get a little excited, but
That's too
GK,
much to ask, man.
you
Second
reckon?
round? Yeah, I mean,
They're not getting there?
I would say 5, maybe. That's max.
What? Okay, so like 5 that they get. I'm saying I get excited if they get 7 for like the comeback. You know what I mean?
Do you think they can make it?
No.
Okay.
I'm just doing my job, trying to like, you know. But no, I don't think they can. I don't think they can, unfortunately, based on what we've seen. I'm in a good spot. I like this. Oh, Boku looking to be alive. I'm going to get taken down as well. This could get interesting. As Execration in a pretty good spot now with the man advantage. Great flash comes round. Forlex needed a double out of him. There's still a trade down to just keep the numbers in favor of Execration. Boku very, very low, so it still looks quite good by my estimations. Big things out of that chip. That's how GK get this closed out here and now.
Yes, it still looks good, but MVH is going to make it way, way, way worse for Team GK now because he's going to get that chip out of the hand, and now the tag timeout is just pulled by GK. A smart one. They don't want to be going to 10-7, probably. So they're just going to end it. They're trying to end it on the next round. Still think that Execration is just doing very good job on their first internationals. You cannot expect more from them. You cannot expect them just beating everybody on the first internationals, but if it is for the experience, I would say okay. And Boku with now 17-on-7 with the C4 down and the dream just not to take this tag time out. CBN is just trying to be the bait, trying to be the fish for his teammates, and yes, he does and gets the kill. 9-5 is it? And the tag timeout is ready by GK. I think GK, what they need to do is just they need to play a bit slower, because I've seen Execration. They're trying to push so hard. They're trying to take the controls. They're going for the B pillars, mid push. Mid round, they do some crazy peek. And Pime just loses his life early on. So Pime can just stay on the back and do an MG, because MG usually he showed us that he's always the guy that's staying on the back, trying to get the rotators, trying to get the guys who are just switching sides. And this can be the change for them. After that, they can execute all together with their flashes, smokes, nades, and it's going to be successful because we've seen a very good execution from them. And probably Execration on the defense side, sometimes they are kind of unaware of where the push is going to be going, so they can catch them off guard, they can secure the round, they can secure the kills, and they can end the game on a 10-on-5.
It's smart though, I like it. You know, it's a good placement of the timeout.
Yeah.
And I think that that's very, very respectable. We have seen a couple of teams a little late with those timeouts, or, you know, trying to close a stable door after the horse has bolted, as the saying goes. So, you know, I think there's a lot of credit there to call it nice and early, nice and respectful. They know that Execration are going to be capable of the comeback. Let's get this job done. Let's not take any chances with this one.
Yeah, and we are seeing the players now talking with each other. They're probably having some ideas. What do you think? Where do we need to go? Do you see any mistakes, any gaps? This is the best time for the players to talk, because sometimes I can see that there is a gap between a smoke and another, so we can get use of it, but it needs a lot of explanation, so you need some time, and this is the best time to do it. And GK, they're right back away on the game, and they want to be ending it. Now they went for the slow B long control. They want to be checking if Execration is going to be having another aggressive round, and if not, they will need to be the guys who are doing things on this map, on the blacklist side, on the map picks by Execration, because Execration are the team that picked this map. Probably, maybe they have a good GL side. I would love to see, but on a 9-5, it's gonna be very tough to take another 4 rounds from GK, because probably it's not because GK is very strong, but probably Execration gonna be falling to one of these mistakes early on. Until now, they are all on the foot. Nobody just overstepped from Execration, and this is exactly what GK wanted to secure first. Now we're going to be seeing the change that they did on the tag pose.
Yo, Tib. Holding. Patiently Big opportunity here. Does manage to get one. Ready for a bit more as well. He's able to drop back. Really, really, really well calculated here. Yotib holding once again for a little more of the same. The nade's going to start rolling in this time around. There's a lot of bodies here, though, for the GR side. Yotib looking good as he keeps them coming. 3 for him so far. He knows there's probably a flank brewing, but it's not really going to be a flank because they're pulling the bomb out. They're trying to hit B here. Pime is unknown. Can he get anything done? No, he can't. CBM gets the drop on him. It's all on Datchip. 1 versus 3 to secure this game. MVA might just have spotted him there and does indeed take him down. So now we are getting kind of dicey within 3 rounds and looking good while doing so. You starting to believe yet, Penguin, or still think it's going to finish?
No, I'm going to believe.
Okay,
it might finish. It might finish, but it might go to 9-7 probably. But
yeah.
I mean, 9-6 curse. We've seen it today. Navi versus Rocky Sports, and then they come back. Navi just did a miraculous comeback and showed us an overtime after a 9-6. And now Execration, they are in the global side, so they can make it. And they're playing the same way. They don't need to change anything. Geekay just tested few strategies and didn't work out very well for them. And the question is, what does these guys have for the next rounds?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's a fair question. Can they keep things fresh? GK also running out of ideas here. I suppose we're going to find out. This was kind of the marker. This was the moment that I said things might fully swap in terms of who our favorite team becomes. GK looking to close it out here and now. Edging towards that B bomb site if they can. Slow contact in. MVA playing info, and he will spot out one. Gets himself a smoke down. They will go barreling through it, though. They are unfettered. The flash is coming over the top as well. They're not wasting any time getting into the site itself, but MVA is here to hold and here to succeed. Down to just Pime, and he takes him too. Not quite the ace, but close enough on 4. 9-7.
9-7.
Here we go.
This guy's coming from future, man. These guys just seen it all. Who's gonna win?
I don't know. I think we might go to a third. It does have the smell of overtime, you know.
It's just gonna be hurting so much if just after all of this an Execration just falls.
I know. No, that is also true. But this is good. They're leaving a part of themselves here.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just checking out after a heartbreaking first map into this year's EWC. They are looking to really take it as far as they can. But is it far enough? Is it far enough? Yotib here, trying on the edge of the smoke, not quite able.
Justin? Look at that, Justin is just pushing right away on GK and he might just get the kills, but that one is just here to swing and get the kill. Oh my god, man, that looked scary for a moment. And now GK, you have 1-man lead. Can they capitalize on that and just secure and close the game? Or they're gonna be a chokers from the side, especially that GK still, the other guys, I know that Bokyo, Kimbam, Duck1, Datchip, Pime, they went through multiple lands, multiple tournaments, but still they don't have that much experience. They're probably gonna be pressured. They still playing for GK, which is fighting also for the Club Championship, not winning it, but for the placement. So now, how are we gonna be seeing it? MVA just sees them around. Probably it's only a fake for them to swing through beside, and now all the smokes are gone. The push is coming. That chip's here for the trade. 1-for-1, and the A side is fully exposed from Team GK. This flash cam might slow them down a bit, but Leo Team just gets the first kill. Can he get the second? He's spamming crouch. Duck1 is here for you, and the third for him on the round, and GK are about to close the map.
It looks that way, doesn't it? We'll see, though. MVA and CBN, they're here pretty quickly. Trying to catch them. A missed shot as well. Pime gets the nade out. That's going to buy a lot of time to close the gap, but it's Duck1 who's done so much work. Closes it out. A beautiful round from him, and GK will indeed be staying alive on their feet, feeling good. Execration, unfortunately eliminated. Our first one here on the B stream, but they gave it their best try there on the comeback. I think ultimately